When I say best Skyrim mod ever made, what do you think? Do you think of Sky UI, which is fair enough? I mean, it's a great mod. It's innovative. It's amazing, Sky UI. Or maybe you think of Falskar. It took one guy 5 years to make it, and it must be good, right? It's a DLC-sized mod. It's 20 hours worth of content. Over 20 hours worth of content. Well, if it's not, then if it's not that, then it can only be one thing, right? It's sex animation mods. I mean, what beats sex animation mods? There's sex. I mean, it's the best. Skyrim sex. Well, there is one thing that topples that, and I'll tell you what it is. It is visual sex. And you want to know what that is? That's Enderal. One of the best mods I have ever played for Skyrim. Actually, no, it is the best mod I've ever played in Skyrim. It is such a good mod that it is actually better than the base game. Base game Skyrim. It is. What does it do? How is it so good? What is the aspect behind the mod? So it's a mod made by a German team of programmers. Took them, I believe, a couple years to make it, and a lot of development time to actually, finalize this mod. So what is it? Well, it's its own game. Literally, it's its own game. Completely separate from Skyrim. It has new map, new story, new introduction, new everything. It's completely separate. It doesn't even follow the same lore as the Elder Scrolls. It's its own thing. Own lore, its own story, again, its own everything, really. Other than the fact that it uses the same engine as Skyrim. And it's free. It's a free 30 hours plus mod that if you have Skyrim, you should be downloading right now. Not only does this game replace the story and the map aspect, but it also replaces graphics. As you can see by the gameplay footage that is running in the background, this is Enderal. The graphics are highly improved. Not only that, but they run really well too. Surprisingly, they actually run pretty well. Although you will see massive frame drops when it comes to my PC, but I mean, that's to be expected when it comes to something like this. It's well optimized. It is. It's surprisingly well optimized. Well, okay, it's a new story, is it? It's a new introduction. Is it good? I'll tell you. Guys, it is amazing. It is insane. Not only have they changed the story and just to make it different, but they made it insanely cool. It's interesting. The story is very interesting. This game is so RPG-like. It's so RPG-like. The entire aspect of the game feels like hardcore RPG. Not only that, but it's quite difficult. Not only did they change the story and the graphics and the introduction to the game, but they've also changed a lot of how the game works in general. Spells, magic, and skills, talents, and all of that has been changed. It's now different. Instead, what you have is a different magic system, so magic works differently than it did in base game Skyrim. So does a lot of the skills, the way you improve your skills. Instead, what happens is you get the skill points. You get different skill points. You get minor skill points and, I believe, main skill points. And with those, you get books. You can find them in the world of Enderal, or you can buy them from merchants. And with that, you can improve different types of, skills. Not only that, but the talent tree has also been redone. The talent tree is its literal own physical plane. So it's not the same, you look up at the sky and you see the talents. You go to your own place and you can choose your talents from there, which is honestly so cool. If you see in the footage I'm showing you right now, this is literally the place. As you can see, you can see 3 talent trees, and they resemble the talent trees in Skyrim. You have the mage, you have the thief, and you have the warrior. I went for a mage build myself because it just sounded really cool, and I really wanted that too. So with all of that given, is it truly better than the base game Skyrim? Yes, it is. Guys, it's insane. It has its own cutscenes, and I mean not like Skyrim cutscenes levels. I mean literal animated cutscenes. Animated fucking cutscenes. Dude, it's insane. It has 30 hours. 30 hours worth of content. And that's just the main story. That's not even including the side quests and the other things to do in the actual game. What I love about this mod is the fact that it changes the tone of Skyrim. I won't even say Skyrim. I would say this game. It changes the tone of this game in ways that is appropriate in itself. The music has changed into a more mysterious, more lightened mood. That's what I would say. And the music is fantastic. It is absolutely stellar. The music has been improved vastly. Although it may not sound as quality as Skyrim's, it definitely sounds great. It sounds amazing. And it gives this world its own unique style. That's what I love about it. Really, the world is just so impressive. It feels so RPG-like. It feels like I've been given this sandbox and I can do whatever I want in it. I want to build a sandcastle, even though you can't really do that in Enderal. However, it just feels so enveloping. It feels nice. It's so cool being inside Enderal. It really is. It's better than what I've experienced in Skyrim, I will tell you that. Although it may not be as long as Skyrim or maybe fully fleshed as Skyrim, it's still great Enderal. Not only that, but voice actors are also pretty decent, surprisingly. The voice actors are not shit. They're not great, but they're not shit. They're not bad. The quality can sometimes, it's weird because the quality can be really good at some points, and then for some other characters be really average and not good, not up to par with the other voice actors, which is sad to say. However, that doesn't bother me much. That doesn't bother me at all, because you need to kind of consider the fact that this is actually German originally. So all the voice actors were German, and they actually translated. Sure AI translated the actual game into an English version so that we can play it. Guys, I'm telling you, download this fucking mod. It's free. It's free. If you have Skyrim and I would tell people who don't want to buy Skyrim to buy Skyrim just so that they can get Enderal, because it is a fantastic experience. Enderal is different to Skyrim. It is. I wouldn't compare it to Skyrim. I'd compare Enderal maybe to actually Witcher in the way its story is fleshed out, the way it feels. I get the same vibes from Enderal that I do with Witcher. And I wouldn't actually compare Enderal with Skyrim because they're vastly different. It feels just really different. And you would know what I mean if you were in the actual game, if you had it, or if you played it already. Guys, seriously, get this fucking mod. You are not losing anything. It is 8 gigabytes. It's a simple installation process. You won't be able to use a majority of mods that you already have. You'd probably be able to still use like animation mods and stuff like that, dodge mods, which is stuff I have, and lock-on mods, which is also stuff I have. You would probably be able to use stuff like that in Enderal. Guys, I won't stress it enough. Get this mod. If you have Skyrim already, just get it. You're losing nothing. It is free, and it is its own game. Its own game. It feels fantastic. It has its own hero calendar and all of that. So let's go back to the bare bones of it. How did they change the systems? How did they change magic? Well, now magic works differently. Now magic is very strong. However, the more you use magic, and this is explained in the game, the more you use magic, the more you get something called, I forgot what it was called, but the more you get poisoned, basically. You get this fever, and it will slowly build up the more you use potions and magic. Now you can reset that. If it does reach its maximum 100% fever, you will die. However, you can reset it with something called abrasion. I forgot what it's called. I actually forgot what it's called, but it's a potion that just resets the actual thing so you can, use magic again normally. Now, this wouldn't usually affect you, even if it was at 50, 90, 80%. However, it will affect you once you reach 100%. You will die. It does take a while to reach 100%, but it just makes the magic and system so much more in depth. It makes it feel so much more like I can't really use my magic to its full extent, because if I do, I'll be building up fever. And that may sound bad, but it's not. It actually makes you think about, should I waste my magic on this creature, or should I just go out hitting it rather than use my magic on it? Because let's face it, magic is OP. So it gives you a decision whether I should attack an enemy with my sword, saving my magic use for something more important, or should I use my magic? Although it won't build up that much, so the majority of the time you'll be able to use your magic without needing to worry much. But it's still impressive, it's still fun. Furthermore, the experience system has been revamped. Now experience works in a different way, so you don't build up the same experience you used to have in Skyrim, but instead it works as a counter system, so you get 0 out of 200 experience points, and once you reach 200 experience points, you'll be able to level up. Different things award you experience points. Discovering new locations, picking up new ingredients, alchemy, skill training, stuff like that will improve your level. You won't be able to actually improve your skills by doing them. For example, sneak cannot be improved by just sneaking. You won't actually get any improvements from sneaking when you sneak. It won't level itself, if you get my meaning. So the more you use sneak, it's not gonna actually level it at all. Instead, you would need to use the way I told you, which is the book system. You get talent points, however you cannot spend them like automatically. What you must do is you must buy a book for the specific talent said, for example sneak, and you must read it, and you will gain a point in that talent tree itself, which is sneak, which I'm talking about right now. So that's how it works. It may sound complicated, but it's not really. It's once you get into it, you'll understand, and it's actually much more simpler than you think it is. So what can I say more about this mod is the story. Now, I don't want to say anything to ruin or spoil the story, because I want you guys to go out your way to actually play this, because trust me, the story is really interesting. And if I said anything now, I'd spoil it, because it's very unique and very different, and it really gets me thinking, and I really want to complete the game to see what happened, why it happened, and possibly what will happen. And that's what I like about the game. It's interesting, so interesting. You're thrown into this world, and you have no idea what's going on, and you slowly learn things. You slowly learn things with your character, and that's what's great about it. That's what's enjoyable about it. So I won't spoil anything for you guys, and I'll tell you guys now, get this fucking mod. I know that I'll be donating to the guys who made this mod, because it's just insane. It really is insane. And I will say it again, guys, get this mod. Trust me, you are not losing anything. It is the best mod I've ever played. And that's my time, guys. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it that much. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.